We live in times where there are countless possibilities and endless supply of synths, sounds, patches to choose from and create music. But with that in mind, choosing the right synth sound can be a very challenging task. The first patch you choose can be a great source of inspiration. But what's next? Should you use as much sounds as possible or go with less is more theory? In this video, I will help you to choose matching sounds to establish well-balanced mix and exciting composition. Let's start with initial part of arrangement. I like to choose full-bodied sounds first. After all, this element would likely be present throughout your whole track as a great foundation. I'm usually looking for some keys, pianos, or even some beefy pads from time to time. But sometimes single pads may not fulfill your needs. And that's where layering comes in clutch. As good as it sounds, some stereo presets or stacking sounds can lead into phase issues, which is causing your mix to fall apart in mono. To stay away from it at early stage, check correlation meter in Levels plugin. If meter reads near +1, you're good to go. If it points towards -1, you have phase problems. Great starting point to fix them is nudging one layer forward a few milliseconds. In case of complete phase cancellation, which you need to avoid at any cost, the sound drops significantly in volume. In that case, flip one layer's phase, using your DAW or the phase invert feature on a channel strip or EQ plugin. Time to start adding some new elements. Of course, simplicity is the key, but you will need something more than one solid layer to build your track. In this example, I used a synth focused in mids with a basic rhythm, warm sound and mostly centered stereo width. To complement it, I need to choose something either for high or low end, so let's go with bass. As you can hear, I used a dark mono sound and went with kinda complex rhythm. Obviously, as you will start to add new elements, it will be hard to find different characteristics. And that's why having multiple elements occupy same spaces can lead into a cluttered mix. After adding a few more things, it's time to clean up mud and unwanted frequencies. Starting up with mud, low frequency is the easiest one to eliminate, because applying low cut is in every producer's muscle memory. Although be aware that by cutting too much low frequencies, you can make your track sound very, very thin. To be completely sure about the amount of low cut needed, use Levels Bass Space tab. Mute bass and kick track and analyze if your bass has a green light to live with other instruments. Unwanted frequencies or resonances rob your track from dynamics and headroom. They can also create weird artifacts and unpleasant harshness. If you will search for resonances like this, you will find them everywhere. Instead of it, try our plugin Rezo. Just place it on each of your tracks, click the Calculate Targets button, and Rezo does the rest. It not only provides you with target notes for killing the resonances, but it also gives you helpful settings suggestions for achieving resonance-free tracks. Final step is to take a break. You spend a lot of time to perfect your masterpiece, but listening to the same project for a long time can make you lose perspective. After taking a break and listening what you did, try comparing it to your reference track. If you will decide to mix your project the same day, use reference track's arrangement as a benchmark to how your music should sound. There's nothing wrong with taking your reference track as an inspiration. So, to sum things up, your arrangement should include elements that complement, not compete with each other. And I know that adding more and more elements is very exciting, but As with all complex things, you need to know your moves and their purpose. If you learned something new, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to check our other videos about mixing, mastering, and music production in general.